As you saw in the short that I uploaded, I have removed the shelving that was across here. It means the window's accessible, which means I can open it when I need to. And it also means we can close the shutters properly, because we've not been able to reach out to lock the shutters. And I'll be quite pleased to do that. I was just looking at the sunset time, and the sunset on the 21st of December, the shortest day, or at 12 minutes past 5, 10 past 5. And tonight it's setting at 2 minutes past 6, and it's 6 o'clock now, and you've just seen it's still really bright. It's lovely. It has been noticeable, even when we've had overcast weather, it's been noticeable, the light levels. Very bright day. We've both been doing things like you do, that whole spring cleaning thing that happens when you've got all this light coming in. So I bought yesterday, when we went into Chamonix on Friday, I bought a treatment for the patio, because it is just so dangerous out there on the places that we don't walk on. And of course, at this time of the year, through winter, all we've done is walk out across and down for the chickens, and the rest of it is just left, and it's green. And I walked across to get something the other day and nearly went over. Really slippery, and I thought I must buy. I knew that there were anti-moss, anti-algae treatments, and I went and bought one and bought it back, and there's no destructions with it. And Mark put it in his pulverizator. God, I don't know what that is in English. It's a garden sprayer that we would have used back when we could use and didn't even know about it, when we would use Roundup out down on the potager. It's a pulverizator in French, and he's used that, and he's been out there spraying. It doesn't look any different, and I'm not sure now whether it says it's a no rinse method, but I'm thinking, well, what's going to happen to it? Because it's just there, and so is the algae and the green stuff. And I don't think we've got any rain on the forecast, so I don't know how long it's going to stay there. I think I did have a look, because there's no instructions on it. I did have a look online, and it just said, when to apply it. It didn't say what else to do. So anyway, he's done that. He's also put some ceramic polish or seal on the car, because that went through the car wash yesterday. So he's done that. He said it doesn't look any different, but I think he enjoyed doing it. He likes doing stuff like that. I did my shelves. I've moved them to my right here. Is that my right? Yeah, I'm not very good at left and right. Moved them to the right, much better there. And yeah, so I'll be able to unlock and lock the window and lock the shutters. I haven't started yet, but I've reached the point that I finished there was a gap. I'd been reading the Seven Sisters, and I'd reached book 5 or 4 on the Kindle, and then I decided I wasn't going to use Amazon any longer and boycotting that, which meant not downloading Kindle ebooks. So ordered the final books from Awesome Books, and there was about a 15-day gap or a 10-day gap. So I read something that was already on the Kindle, which I really enjoyed. I remembered it vaguely, but I really enjoyed it. I've read that, but I've come to the end of that. And of course, when these arrived, I suddenly remembered why I stopped reading books. I'm going to have to manhandle that with hands that don't really do holding books well. I think I stopped using books when I had carpal tunnel syndrome, and I just couldn't hold a book open. I had surgery to both hands. So I had all that sorted out before I then went on to get PMR and then went on to get rheumatoid arthritis in my hands. So it might be different. I might be able to use it. So it's here. I haven't started on it yet. The other thing I have now is that I need to get back to my bookmark, and this is my bookmark. Now this is my granddaughter's foot print from 2019, when she would have been 3-ish. She's going to be 8 this year. So 2019 is 6 years ago too. So I've got this, which I use as a bookmark, but I need it laminated because it's just going to deteriorate. I've had it up in my bedroom, in my bedside cupboard for ages, and I've obviously used it. But so I need to laminate this so that I can use it as a bookmark and not lose her footprint and what it means to me. So I need to either find somebody locally who has a laminator. Somebody said they're cheap to buy, but I'm thinking I'm not going to use it. Why buy one just for this and then that's it? I have no need to use a laminator again. So that's that. Lovely. Yeah, the meal was lovely. It was really enjoyable, and I was thinking about how that restaurant that we go to, it's run by a team in their mid-20s to early 30s, slightly over maybe, and it feels that there's a good vibe there, and the ambiance is good there, and not least obviously with them bringing over the dessert and the clapping and the singing and whatever that was they were singing, I have no idea. There was a good ambience there last night, and we feel very welcomed there, which is really nice, and we feel taken care of. But I realised that it's really a restaurant, I suppose, that caters for younger people, but they do it really well with a lot of energy, and they're open twice a day. I think they're probably, I think they do Sunday. They're not open on a Monday. A lot of restaurants aren't open on a Monday in France. But they do it really well, and I think that it's worth celebrating, really. The people doing their jobs well, and probably underappreciated. I did leave a review today, because my Facebook name has changed, so I left a review with my new Facebook. So yeah, it was really nice. There was music playing as we left, and I'm not sure if there was music playing on when we got there. And normally music would be an issue for me in terms of being able to hear, but I didn't notice it. I just think it worked really well last night. Something else I was going to say about that, but I can't remember. Yeah. So tomorrow is Monday, and nothing happens here on a Monday. We're a bit like the restaurants, we don't open. I was going to do this job with moving the shelves with Vicky, and then I just thought it won't take me long, and it didn't. It was really nice to do it as well, and there was all cobwebs everywhere, and get rid of the cobwebs. I know that I have been clearing my throat a lot over the last few days, and I think I'm probably fighting off all the winter bugs that are around. There's flu around, there's COVID around, and I haven't been wearing a mask or anything. I still always keep my hands, do my hands wherever I've been in a shop, clean my hands with alcohol. I've been doing that since I've been taking steroids because they suppress your immune system. So I've been doing that for 8 years. I was doing it well before COVID. But I'm really aware that I'm sounding croaky and having to clear my throat. But I'm hoping that that's all I've got and all I'm dealing with. It's great. It's not a problem. But I do think we're keeping stuff at bay. Yeah, so it's nearly time to put the chickens away and see if there are any eggs. Oh, excuse me. And there's still no sunset. It's still bright out there. I'm loving this, and it's what's the word? It gives me hope, but at the same time, I know that it's um, it's a long time till we're going to be in spring. Um, we're only just in February. We've still got all of February and all of March at least to get to something more spring-like, unless we're really lucky. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.